Hi there, this video is next week's very extreme, uncertain northern blocking weather forecast UK 23. Like this video, please have thumbs up on the left side of the screen. So this is my local weather data, of course, working tone locally. The blue colour is the rainfall, red colour is temperature. I record in the morning. So this is June's. We want the hottest Junes across England since 1876, I believe, or 1874 or 1844. Across the whole UK nationally, it's one of the hottest Junes ever on record. You can see down here, guys, 10.8 morning temperature, 27 minutes of rain. Incredible, last year's June was a lot wetter and a lot cooler in the morning. You can look at the difference here, guys. Look at that, 10.8, 55 minutes of rain for 2022, June last year. But last year's June, we only got one day of 30 Celsius above, 33 Celsius. This June, we had 32, 30 Celsius, at least 3 or 4 or 5, 6 days more. It's been a very hot June. Hottest June for a long time across the UK, across England especially. Incredible 200-year event, guys. And the rainfall for the last 23 years across Woking Town locally, across the south east and southern England, you can see here, guys. Well, we had 27 minutes of rain, one of the driest Junes we've had since 2018 across Woking Town locally. The last wet one was 2019 June. The last few have been quite wet. Last June was wetter than this year's June. We had quite a lot of rain. This June's going to be a lot drier and hotter. 2023 June compared to 2022 June, which is fascinating because Woking Town locally. That's the local data because Woking Town. This is the upper global sea temperature places today off the coast of South America, Pacific East and West region, the North Pacific Ocean, upper global sea temperature, North Atlantic, upper global sea temperature, off the coast of Africa, upper global sea temperature, and the Gulf of Mexico, upper global sea temperature. That's what's going on today, guys. Wow, fascinating! To the stars and the planets beyond, guys. The sun shining on us. The upper global sea temperature of the Eastern Pacific region to about a super El Nino, which is a precursor to having less hurricanes and tropical storms across the Atlantic Ocean, which is going to plan this summer of 2023, as I predicted, and more hurricanes and tropical storms in the east of the Pacific Ocean and western part. Talk about typhoons increasing more likely across Japan and around China and around here, around the Philippines. It's going to be quite a wild stormy season this year across the Pacific Ocean more than across the Atlantic when it comes to storms. But we'll get more Atlantic storms coming towards the UK this year because it's super El Nino to look out for. Very dangerous storms, one of the worst storms I think since 1987 across the UK, which is a hurricane, if you remember that year, guys. Well, I think we're talking about the sort of storms like that this year. At least start 5 or 10 of them this autumn of 2023 and winter of 2023 across the UK, because the upper global sea temperature around the UK are above average, about 46 degrees. It's been fascinating. That's that, guys, forecast from me. This is the American GFS 12 cent prediction forecast for UK. About southwesterly, northwesterly winds from the 16th and 17th of July. Very unsettled. We've got some high pressure. It's uncertain high pressure blocking. It's very weak, very powerful at times. The weather is very unpredictable. It's always high, trying to build up from the southwest at times. And you've got low pressure coming in there, 24th of July. Very unsettled. It's very hot down across Italy at the moment, and Sicily. It's 40 Celsius, 45 Celsius down here across the southeast of Italy, around Mount Etna at the moment. It's very hot across southeastern Europe, where it's very cool across northwestern Europe, with a very unsettled weather pattern set up unusual for this time of year across northwestern Europe compared to last year's July 2022. It's a lot cooler July 2023 this year, which I think there's a 25 to 35% chance we get 35 to 40 Celsius or 45 Celsius 2023 summer, July into August this year, which I said was very unlikely. It was a small chance. I'm also 85% right. That's that. This is the upper air temperature across Woking Town locally. Ow! Talk about the red line being the 30 average line. The white line's where the temperature's going. Upper air temperature, West Woking Town locally. It's like it's going above it, and the 16th of July, and it goes below it all the way to the end of July. Talk about unsettled weather here. These spangled spikes here. There'll be some dry days like the rest was today. There might be some rain, little bits of light rain showers. There might be some thunderstorms embedded in there, Jack Dot thunderstorms as well. So some days will be quite wet, some days will be quite dry. But I think it's likely to be quite dryish sort of July. I reckon it'll be 50, 55 minutes of rain across Woking Town locally this July 23 across the UK. We'll see if I'm right. I'm also 85% right. We'll see, guys. And this is the weather forecast in the Met Office tomorrow. It's about thundery showers tomorrow. I don't think there'll be thunderstorms tomorrow. I think this is probably just in case there are thunderstorms. Met Office is trying to cover their backside as usual, but we could get some thunder and some sheet lightning. Couldn't rule out. The Cape is sort of lifted tomorrow. It's not very high, the Cape, though. It's very low on the low Richter scale. Thursday's a dry day. Friday's unsettled. Saturday's a little bit unsettled now. Not as unsettled as it was, but it's always changed the forecast in the future. Looks like Monday's a dry day. Tuesday's looking a bit unsettled now. Wednesday's dry. But this forecast is something to change as usual. That was the last one, guys. Right out to the 24th of July, which is my birthday. It's unsettled. And this is the Arctic oscillation. When the Arctic oscillation is negative, that means you've got northern blocking. It's slightly negative in the future, but not that negative. So it's sort of in the middle. So it's very uncertain northern blocking, as I was saying to you earlier. This is what the forecast is all about today. and the North Atlantic oscillation is negative at the moment, but it's getting positive, sort of slightly into the middle, sort of near neutral. So it's all to play for. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel on Sunday Gyms. Thanks for watching. Bye everyone.